Hey guys, welcome back to Bombagardens. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. I know it's a little bit early, but happy Mother's Day. Normally for Mother's Day, I would be getting in the garden and I would start my planting. I keep an eye on the weather, and if everything is good, I will plant a little bit early. This year, however, we're expecting another frost where temperatures are going to go down into the 20s, 30s. I don't know. It's going to get really, really cold. I already have a lot of stuff planted in my garden, so what am I going to do? I do have the garden blankets. I had them removed. I put them back on yesterday. So my potatoes, I put some more straw over my potatoes. I put some more, I kind of put the mulch a little bit closer to the leaves so the leaves are a little bit more protected. So the potatoes are all covered up. They're covered up in the blanket again. The onions are all covered up in the blanket again. I had planted a bunch of seeds in another area. So I have my peas in the ground. I have lettuces in the ground. I have spinach in the ground. And again, those are all cold tolerant things. I did cover up the area that I planted them in. I put another garden blanket because I have those everywhere. I have a bunch of them. Things that I have in the ground are covered up. What I'm worried about today are my grapevines. They're starting to bloom. They're starting to bud a little bit. They have some leaves on them. And I'm afraid that the frost is going to affect those. I had 5 of them, but I ran one over with the lawnmower yesterday. Which is whatever. It is. You win some, you lose some. And it's probably going to come back. Just not, probably not going to have anything on it this year. I also pulled another one out of the ground yesterday when I was tilling accidentally. I'm going to have to figure out a way to cover up my grapevines. We're going to get through this quick, and then it's going to, everything's going to warm back up, and then hopefully we'll be able to plant. I'm ready. Ugh, the wind is just whipping through here. Not a fun day to work. We've been working in warmer weather, which has been really nice. And now it's back to cold. I'm here in the garden. This is all I'm going to use. I have my blanket, my garden blanket. I actually found a roll of it in the shed when I was cleaning it out. A pair of scissors so I can trim it. I'm just going to staple it into a covering. And then what I also did is I put a brick down. You can see it just has little buds on there. So that right there is what I'm trying to protect. I want to take care of that. I want to make sure that those don't get damaged. Still very tender. So on each of my grapes, and you can see down the row, I put a brick right here by the roots. What the brick is going to do is it's going to heat up. The sun is going to heat up the brick, and it's going to radiate more heat throughout the night. And that's how I'm going to take care of my grapes. I tucked everything under the brick here, so I don't anticipate this going anywhere. And it's kind of pinned up against the fence. One of the branches is kind of poking through on the other side. So I think it's going to be fine. I just threw a staple there, just stapled it to keep it closed. And thank God I don't have a lot of them to do, and they're still really little. So this won't take me long at all. I'm going to keep going down the line and just getting the rest of them taken care of. And this last grape here that I have, this is probably going to be the easiest one to do. And this one, the branches are the most pliable. So all I did was I took it and I looped it and I kind of wrapped it around here. Wrapped it around the brick because, again, this is going to provide that radiant heat. Just going to cover that up. Just make sure everything's kind of tucked in there. And I'm just going to use the garden staples and just pin this one to the ground in the same way that I did the potatoes and the onions up there. effective. I just kind of wrapped everything around here, tucked the under the brick over here, and I just put garden pins throughout. And now, so this part I don't like because this is all open. Just gonna use my stapler. Nothing fancy about this. Staple it closed, that way no wind gets in there, no extra moisture that I don't necessarily want, and that way it's kind of completely covered, protected from the elements. Yeah, you can kind of see, you can get right in there, but I'm just gonna cover it up. Okay, grapevines are covered. Yeah, I just did a terrible job of measuring those out. That one was a pain. Didn't really even cover the bricks or the top of it. But it's fine, I got to wrap it around, and I just put the garden staples in there too to give it extra, kind of anchor it in a little bit to the ground. These are done. I don't think I have anything else that I need to really prep, and I hope that I don't have to do this again. Once I take these covers off, they're going away, and I'm not picking them back up. I'm not taking them back out. They're gonna be done. I forgot about my oregano, and I forgot about my strawberries. So I guess I have to pull all my stuff back out or figure out another way to cover those ones. I was close, so close. The oregano's looking great. It's looking great. I want to make sure I cover it. I don't feel like messing with a tarp. I'm just gonna cover it up with this. Boom, done. I have 6 more down there. I can do the same, and then strawberries I might have to be a little bit more careful, but that's how those are getting taken care of. Ugly but effective. That's why I keep my junk pile. I just use those and call it done. Same with that. That way the wind doesn't knock it over. If it does, it does, but that should be good for the next couple days. And the black pots, those are gonna create a lot of heat too. So there's gonna be a lot of heat in there. Those will be good. Now I just have to figure out something for the strawberries. It's so weird to think that it's going to be so cold out tonight. It's a beautiful day. I mean, it's chilly out here, but it's not bad. But the sun is shining. It's a clear blue skies. There's birds everywhere. I'm taking a walk out to the compost right now. I'm going to try to get all my outside stuff done so I won't have to come back out here for a few days. Minus taking care of the animals, of course. But I don't want to come out any more than I have to. I have to tangle one more time with the garden blanket because I forgot my strawberry. All right, now I'm officially done. Strawberries are covered. That stuff's covered. Everything down there is covered. These are coming inside. I'll just need to bring these guys inside. I mean, so far they're doing well in there. They're getting tall, that's for sure. So we're just gonna pull this one into the garage, and that's gonna take a matter of 10 seconds, and that'll be done. So I just need the wagon inside, need the greenhouse inside, and we are ready for this frost tonight. Thanks for following along today as I covered up all my plants, getting ready for this late spring frost. Right now I'm sitting in the grass, and honestly, it is warm right here. I can feel the heat coming from the grass. It's just a great reminder that the things that I'm doing in the garden actually definitely are going to work. I'm putting the bricks in there, that's going to give them extra heat. All the mulch that's in there, it's absorbing the sunshine, it's absorbing all that heat. So that's just going to be more warmth for the plants. I want to make sure that they're staying warm and protecting all of the new growth. As always, thanks for following along. Don't forget to like and hit subscribe on these, and if you're finding this info useful, make sure you share it with your friends. I'm excited about my garden because it's looking so good right now. I have the fencing put up. I've had the time to really put in the extra details. I feel like normally I'm just throwing things around the best that I can because I only have a few hours every couple days to put intense focus in. So it's nice that I've been able to think about things and move things around, come up with new ideas, come up with new strategies, get the fencing put up. Just a lot of the details that normally get bypassed or done haphazardly. So thanks for following along. And again, like, hit subscribe, and make sure you're sharing with your friends.